Shango and Grizz, 4-0 Grizz.
4-0, baby.
Woo. I don't know about you. I don't want to talk about nobody but Tony Romo.
What about Patrick Creighton?
Yeah, Patrick Creighton too. And hey, you are getting a ton of love over at my YouTube site for making that prediction of the Spears sack. Everybody giving you the game ball. Because I guess calling the Spears sack is like one of the most incredible calls in history.
It might be the most incredible call in history, except that the Rams line was so bad that if Spears was going to get a sack anytime this year, this was it.
Yeah, they were doing horrible, man. The line was just getting eat up, right? It was like I knew every time that Bogle went back, we were going to be on him. I knew it.
Well, yeah, we were like mad dogs coming after him, man. Just what we needed to do, make him hurt.
Yeah, he was hurting. And you made another call about Greg Ellis coming in special situations, and he got him one. He got 1.5.
Well, he vultured half of Spears' sack.
Yeah, exactly.
Spears did all the work, and Ellis just vultured right in.
Right. That's what I told people. I said, we need to give Spears that sack by himself. He needs it. Greg, he's got some sacks. Not double digit, but some. But, have you heard anything about Anthony Henry, or is it too early?
I haven't heard anything yet, except that the X-rays came back negative. They did say that in the game, so... Okay. That's always positive. So
yeah, that was good.
But beyond that, no idea.
My heart dropped when I saw him grab, because you've seen that many times. When you grab that calf like that, it's Achilles. You hear Achilles gone for the season. So after I've heard it was negative, I was fine after that point. It was just a sprain or something like that.
Yeah, it's just a sprain. So hopefully he'll be back, because we need him back.
So staying on defense before we get to this offense. Where? Amazing.
Yeah, getting his game on now, you know what I mean? Getting in the flow. He got one sack. He hit Bolger a few different times. And in the run game, the guy was solid. He was all over the place.
Yes, he was. We gave some pretty nice chunks of yards to Leonard in the first half, that I was kind of worried about. But in the second half, again, it's the same formula. We shut him down, and then we make them one-dimensional, and when they become one-dimensional, you're right there. You're in the Cowboys' fall.
Yeah, although I have to say I'm a little bit nervous about these slow starts, because you start slow against someone like the Patriots, that's a different story.
That you start slow against the Patriots, and when I look back, it's the last two drives. The first two drives of every single game, we've got absolutely nothing. And if you do that against the Patriots, you're down 14-0 before you know it.
Yeah, so we gotta get a little bit more urgency in our starts. Get some Pepsi Max in us before the game.
Yeah, and two things I found out with this game: white men can run, and robots can score touchdowns.
Oh, it's a double, man! It's a double from Shango.
Yeah, man. JJ, he started out slow again with those first two drives that you was talking about, but then he started getting a little flow of things, man.
Yeah, I mean, the same thing with JJ all the time. He's trying hard. He's running hard. He's had some bad breaks. But, he does add to our game somewhat. So I'm still, I'm happy we still got him in MB3.
Look, man, I've been on JJ for the past 2 years. Last year I was just crushing him just about every week. But now I know we need him. We need him for Marion to be the person that Marion is. So if we can get the games like this out of JJ, and hopefully it starts to get better and better and better.
Right. So let's talk about the man. I mean, you wanted to talk about him here at the start, so let's talk about him.
Wow. I mean, the kid is amazing. He's absolutely amazing. I didn't want to get this gushy over Tony Romo, but good gracious, man, the thing that he did today with the snap, that's legend material.
I know. I mean, the guy is sick. He's just plain sick, man. When I saw that ball bouncing backwards, I thought, fall on it. Don't do anything dumb. Don't let them recover in our territory. What an idiot I am. Little did I know he's going to pick it up and run 33 yards for a first down.
And to get the crucial first down that we needed at that time. It was crazy. And the passes to Creighton, that first pass, it was just like he's balling. You know, he's running, and he's when he gets out of the pocket and gets to play street ball, as they were saying, as Troy Aikman was saying it. He was going crazy, man. He's what everybody wanted Michael Vick to be.
Right. I mean, here's the thing that's interesting. It's like it takes him a little bit of getting moved around in the pocket and having to get outside of it, and then he seems to get his flow on after that, you know?
Yeah.
In the beginning, it's kind of hit and miss. We're not really clicking. The minute he starts having to move around, suddenly he starts balling, and it's all over for the other team.
Yep, and I hate for him to make a mistake because after he threw that interception, he was just lights out.
Yeah. I mean, that interception, that was pretty bad. But, you know, I'm not going to ding Romo for making the occasional interception when he plays like he plays.
Yeah, me either. Good gracious. No, man, he's a quarterback. Things happen. Of course, we saw what you're talking about, Creighton. Creighton had an amazing game, and I'm glad he did that because some people were down on him for last week. But he came back and showed what Patrick Creighton does. You know, during crunch time, he makes those big catches.
Yeah, I mean, we've always known him as sure-handed, so that's why last week was such a shock. We were all like, whoa, he dropped one. But this week he was sure-handed, and he made plays after the catch. And
what about the number one teammate in Dallas, Mr. Terrell Owens? Did you see him running behind and catch up with everybody? How fast is he, man?
Yeah, I mean, when that guy really wants to turn on the jets, it's unbelievable. And the other thing he did today was he made Creighton have that day by taking all the coverage. They were so concerned about him and Witten that Creighton just ate him up.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was just the game that was supposed to happen. I was nervous about it, but that was the game that was supposed to happen. We had a breakdown with Dante Hall, but again, that's Dante Hall. He's a notch off. He was Devin Hester three years ago.
Right.
So, understandable there. So, hey, it was a good game. You have anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about your hit list back there, baby. Give it to me.
Oh, my hit list. Brandon Jacobs ran his mouth. Done. Joey Porter ran his mouth. Just destroyed him. Devin Hester ran his mouth. You know, he was running backwards for half the game. And then Isaac Bruce, one catch.
One catch. You're busting out the props. You know it's a good game.
One catch. So, hey, man, that was what is supposed to happen. So next week we have a Monday night game, Buffalo, and I guess me and you will be back to talk about it on Friday morning.
Yeah, we'll be back to talk about those 4-0 Cowboys.
4-0 Cowboys. It sounds good. It feels good. And Romo might. I know that I'm saying something that shouldn't be said right now. He might end up better than Aikman ever was.
Ooh. Man, you're putting it out there early. Scary Shango.
All right, man. Talk to you later.
All right, see ya. Peace.